Hey everybody, this is Glenn, and in this series of regular videos here on the channel, I'm just going to be playing games of merge tactics where I'm just going to explain all my thought processes, everything I'm doing. I know a lot of people have just been asking for this, where I just talk about my thought process, why I pick the cards I pick, so I'm going to go through it here. First off, I just want to explain that I'm using King, because we're kind of starting in the beginning, and a lot of people have said that King at this point in the meta is really one of the best rulers in the game. And if you don't know, with King, if you lose a round, you do get... Oh, it's not letting me. You do get between 4 and 8 elixir to use to build up your team. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why did I just win the round there? Well, the reason I won the round is because there's a misconception behind using King. People think if you just use King, just lose the first couple rounds and then go from there. But in reality, you still want to win as many rounds as you can, no matter what. Just you have to try to win. It's just that if you lose, then you get the bonus. So now that I've explained that, we'll go from there. So we did lose this round. I've been picking goblins because I was given a goblin to start, and then now that we've lost a round, we can see how this thing is going to go. I'm going to pick P.E.K.K.A. because I've been using a lot of Brawler lately, and I'm going to try to build the team around that. Now, we did get Goblin Machine. I didn't notice it until the very end. So what I'm going to do is probably for the next round, I'm going to have to decide between Goblin Machine, Prince, and staying with P.E.K.K.A. And I think I'm going to go with Prince. The reason I'm going to go with Prince is because of the Brawler trait, which I've been using a lot recently. Okay, so we did get Spear Goblin to 3 stars. And I'm going to pick Barbarian and switch that out with one of the goblins here, and then level up Prince. I'm going to move Prince back. That was a last moment decision. I'm going to move P.E.K.K.A. back. I don't like putting anybody in the front row. So now that we have 5 of 6, I have to start making some decisions about how the rest of the team is going to look. I think what I would like to do is, first of all, I'm going to sell back Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is not going to be a part of this team. And so we'll just get that elixir going forward. What I would also like to do, if we can get Mega Knight, I think we're going to be fine. So I'm looking for a Ranger that will help Dark Goblin and then Mega Knight. And then that may be our team. Okay, so Dark Goblin is at 2 stars. Let's get Archer Queen, because that's going to be a Ranger that will help Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin is still really good in this meta, so I think that's really good. Okay, so let's go Barbarian here. You can't waste too much time. So I'm going to go P.E.K.K.A. here. And we really don't have much else, so I'm going to sell back Goblin Machine, and let's see what we can go from here. I don't want to sell back Spear Goblin yet, because Spear Goblin is at 3 stars. So Spear Goblin may be around until, the very end. We just need his 3-star, strength to carry us for a little bit here. I know this is a lot going right now, but there's 2 main things that I am looking for at this point in the game. I'm looking for a Mega Knight, and I'm looking for somebody to help Dark Goblin. So we got one of those. Okay, so we have Spear Goblin. I can probably sell it back, but I'm going to wait. So since these 3 aren't anything, I'm just going to get the lowest one, and then we go from there. I'll get Goblin, but the intention is to sell back. Okay, so I'm going to sell back Bandit, and then we get Archer Queen here. Okay, we'll get Barbarian because we need it. Okay, we get P.E.K.K.A. because we need it. And we now have Mega Knight. Okay, so I'm going to wait. Hopefully, we'll have a round to play with. And then we can bring in Mega Knight. So, since I don't need regular Goblin, I'll just start selling off what I don't need. And then, okay, so we're going to have a 2-star Mega Knight for the next round, which is probably going to be the 1v1, depending on what happens. Okay, so we're going to be in the 1v1 here. And now, this is an easy decision. we're going to go with Mega Knight because that's going to give us 4 barbarians. Barbarians. The brawler trait, which means everybody's HP is doubled. And then now it's really just about setting up the line here. So I want to separate. I'm just going to put Barbarian behind P.E.K.K.A. because P.E.K.K.A.'s at 3 stars. And now I can sell the goblins off. And let's just see if we can get... Okay, so we got an Archer Queen. I'm looking for really Archer Queen or any brawlers here. Okay, so that's it. Now, it's really on us. If we need another round to play with, we can try to go get more brawlers or Dark Goblin leveled up. And it looks like we're going to be okay here. We basically got it. Okay, yep. And that's it. So we picked a trait, we leveled everybody up, and we got the win. Okay, let's get into the next one here. And so we're sticking with King, and we got Skelly Dragon. So what I want to do is I'm going to go with Dark Goblin here, because that gives us the Ranger bonus. However, I would still like to go with the Brawler bonus, because I've been really enjoying it, and we have 2 options here. Because we have 6 troops that are available, we may still be able to keep Dark Goblin and Skelly Dragons, but we will see. So I don't think we're going to be able to get this round here, but that's fine because we're going to get the extra bonus from losing the round. We still tried to win the round. That's the main thing. Okay, I'm going to go with Mega Knight here. Okay, so we got P.E.K.K.A. So now we have 2 brawlers on board, but I'm going to wait on switching to a brawler-centric lineup because I still have the Ranger bonus. So I'm going to wait. And the reason I didn't spend any elixir at this part is because I want to see how the round plays out before we go any further. So maybe we'll be able to get something. Doesn't look like. Oh, actually maybe. Okay, can Dark Goblin actually do this? Okay, Dark Goblin did it. Wow, I'm surprised. That was that was amazing. Okay, so immediately bring in P.E.K.K.A. and now we're going to start cycling to try to get a brawler or Dark Goblin or Skelly Dragons. Okay, so we got a Dark Goblin here. So let's level that up. Now, I'm going to sell Musketeer because we're not going to need her. So let's get Prince in. I'm going to wait on Prince because we have 2 brawlers on the board. So that gives us a bonus. And then we have the Ranger bonus because of Dark Goblin and Skelly Dragons. So everything really worked out in our favor to start the game. And that's a big plus. Again, I do want to mention this. Just because you use King doesn't mean you intentionally lose, let's say, the first couple of rounds. You still have to try to win in order to keep up with pretty much everybody else. Okay, so let's bring in Prince so we don't forget that. And let's see how we can build the rest of the team. But I'm still going for Brawler. So I would like Barbarian. Okay, so we got Mega Knight. And we really can't do much else at this point. So I have to make a decision between getting Mega Knight and getting Dark Goblin. That's going to be the key. So first, let's see how this round goes, and then we can figure it out from there. I'll tell you my decision in a moment here. So, okay, so we got the round. We're still in the lead. And I'm going to go with Mega Knight. And the reason I'm going to go with Mega Knight is because he's just a larger dude. And he's going to be able to carry us once he gets to 3 stars. But I'm going to show you something that I'm going to do instead. I'm going to bring in Spirit Goblin for the reason of getting the Goblin bonus. Because at the end of the round, we're going to get a Goblin, and there's a chance that we get another Dark Goblin to help us out. There's no need to play Mega Knight right now. We still have the Brawler bonus. But what I would like to do is, because the draw may not be in our favor in terms of getting Dark Goblin, we can force that by having a drop available for us. That's why I played Spirit Goblin in this situation. We're also playing the person who got eliminated, so that helped out a lot. Okay, so all right, there we go. We got a Dark Goblin. Now, I'm gonna keep Spear Goblin on the board, but I would like to get a Barbarian. So we'll do this. Okay, so I'm gonna sell back. Also, this is a tough decision. Well, actually, it's not really a tough decision. We have an opportunity to get a 3-star Dark Goblin, so let's do this. Let's bring in Skelly Dragons, and then now I can switch out Spear Goblin and bring in Mega Knight. The reason I'm going to do that is because Spear Goblin did its job. It got the drop we needed that gave us Dark Goblin, and then therefore we have a 3-star Dark Goblin. Now we can bring in 2 Mega Knights that are going to be buffed up with more HP, and they're just basically running everybody over. This is super simple, to the point. We leveled up our cards, and we picked cards based on certain traits that we were targeting. So it's huge. Okay, so we still are looking for a Barbarian. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Musketeer. Okay, there we go. We got Barbarian. See, this is a tough situation now, but in this situation, am going to go with Barbarian because we're going to have we're going to have all 4 Brawlers on the board, and I need to sell really fast. So let me go get this Prince here, level it up, and then we go from there. In that situation, you really have to make it's a tough decision sometimes. You either take the card that gives you a full trait, or you go get the card that levels up the troop. In this situation, I wanted the full Brawler bonus, and that's why I picked Barbarian instead of Prince. And then now, at this point, this game is just about getting what we need with the team that we have. So really, I don't need Musketeer. I can sell that back. Let's go get Dark Goblin. And really, I'm just looking for any one of these 6 cards here. Okay, so let's go get Prince. Okay, I can sell back to get P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to sell back Prince. And, oh, that's actually a bad decision. Okay, so I'll sell back Dark Goblin. We really don't need Dark Goblin, and that's fine. I want to keep Mega Knight, because if we do get a Mega Knight draw, let's say if something happens and we lose a round, I would like to have that option to make Mega Knight 3-star. So that's why I didn't sell Mega Knight back. But it looks like we're okay. And I think, yeah, we're going to be okay. Yeah, we got basically everything worked out. We took advantage of what we got in the beginning. We moved to a trait that we wanted, and we're able to build on it, just leveling everybody up. So that's just it's a very simple process, a very simple strat in order to get a win, and I think it worked out really well. So hopefully this series, as I'm going through it, I'm going to be explaining a lot of the decisions I make, and I'm hoping that it helps you out. And I would love any feedback. If you want me to try a trait, if you want me to do some more explaining, yeah, just feel free to let me know, because I'm going to be tweaking this as I'm going along. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Super thank me if you can, and I will see you for the next one.